Good morning. Middle of the lake. Hope everybody is up and getting energized or already done that for today. Some thoughts, of course. The one, it's funny because it seems like I'm getting my ideas the night before, do my videos, and I try to hold on to them for the next day. It just depends, I guess, when I get the thought, when I do the video, which usually I just do them. Since I've started back, I've just been doing them in the morning on the way to the shop. Because that's when I have a chance to do them. That's when I'm driving. And usually through the day, I've been really busy with a lot of stuff I'm working on at the shop. So, been getting ideas like the night before, but my idea I had last night was how we handle things that we're going through and how we make it harder on ourselves. You know, if we would stop whining and crying and complaining about what we're going through and focus on getting through it, you know, and bettering ourselves every day, how much better off we'd be. And it's a struggle, and I know it is. And as an example for my own life, because I was thinking about it, you know, of what I've done in my own life, and I had a moment, and this is the example I'm going to use to try to explain what I'm meaning. When I was writing my 7th book, I went through a big change in my life. I went through a divorce. And I was in college at the time. And being divorced was not ever on my to-do list. That was not something I wanted to do. I was raised, you didn't do that. You know, I really had a hard time with it. I went through a depression. I went through dang near becoming an alcoholic. I didn't graduate from college, and I couldn't even focus on my book that I was writing. I couldn't even focus on it. And I would publish a book in my series. I'd publish one like every year, or every like year and a half, I believe is how it went. I know there for a little while I done 2, I think the first 2 I did in a year. I'd have to just look at the dates. But my 7th book, it took me like, I think maybe 2.5 years to publish it. And it was during that time, because I couldn't even focus. I would try to work on it, and I couldn't even focus because I was so tore up. My nerves was tore up. I was sick. I've got all kinds of doctor bills that I could show you from where I was so tore up I made myself sick. And that time, I can remember of the times I would say, you know, why is this happening to me? Why? What did I do? You know, I don't deserve this, or, you know, I've done this, this, and this, or, you know, whatever. And I kept focusing on the not wanting to deal with it and all that kind of stuff. I gotta check this mail here real quick. Pick up these shirts for the shop. But I remember how I focused on why is this happening to me, and how bad this is, and blah, 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 and trying in the world to go around it or understand it or figure it out, instead of focusing on what I needed to do to get through it. And that's a big thing to say. That's a big thing to ask or to encourage you to do, because I've been there and I know. But I wonder if it would have made a difference, or how different things would have been if I would have had somebody tell me that from the start. This is something that you have to go through, or otherwise it wouldn't be happening to you. You've done what you know is the right thing to do. You have to go through this. So let's focus on getting through it. Let's focus on what you need to do, one step at a time, one day at a time. Let's get you better every day, taking another step to get better. And I feel like if I would have done that, I'd have made some different decisions. It would have saved me a lot of money. It would have saved me a lot of trouble. I could be so much further along than I am in my journey of growth that I'm on to be a better person and, you know, everything. Because all the time and all the energy of spending of trying to go around the problem or around the storm or over it or under it or whatever, I could have just went through it, determined to get through it, and been through it. You know, been so much better shape and not have caused myself so much trouble. Because after the fact, after time went on, because this went on for a while, but after time went on, and God made a way and helped me, and my friend would invite me to church and stuff, and I got back in church, because during that time I quit going to church. Like, I kind of fell off the deep end there for a little while. And sometimes life hits you like that and you do that. But went back to church, and I finally was honest with myself and knew what had happened. I wasn't trusting God, you know, with what had happened in my life, because it wasn't what I had planned. But God's ways are not man's ways. And I didn't trust God, and if I had trusted God and held on to Him, I would have been so much better off. If I would have focused on, okay, I got to go through this, let's get through it, what do I need to do? I would have been so much better off. So I hope that helps you guys today. Don't think about how you're trying to go around it and blah, 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 blah. Just focus on getting through it and you getting better every single day. Focus on that and you'll be fine. It's going to be hard, and there's going to be struggles, and there's going to be times when you're going to have those moments, you know, that maybe you're going to cry, you're going to freak out, but try your best to get your mind in that place of, I have to go through this because I'm going through this. So what do I need to do to get through this? Turn your mind in those moments that get really, really bad. Turn your mind into the place of, put it in the mode of surviving. And I say that in those really bad times because you don't want your mind to always be in the mode of surviving, because when you do that, you turn into me, and you block everybody else out, and you end up making things harder on yourself, and you harden yourself, and you harden your heart, and it just shuts you off from the world, and that's not what we need to do either. But I have got to get some stuff done. I've got several things to do here. I got to get to the shop and open it. But I love you guys, and I will maybe touch on this a little bit later, or I might do another video like a part 2 or something. I don't know, because there's so much in it, and there's so much to say, and I know I've rambled, but I hope it's helped you. I hope it gives you something to think about. Focus on getting through it. Focus on surviving and doing what you need to do to better yourself every single day. I love you guys. Please feel free to share. Send it to somebody if you think it'll help them. I'll be praying for you. Be praying for me. Thank you so much, and hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.